So from the beginning, it was going to be something that nobody really knew about. We weren't asking permission, because it's like all things like that. If you ask somebody higher up in the world, they're going to say no.
And this is the reason why we're here today, and this is really the '89 Loma Prieta earthquake, where a section of the old San Francisco Bay Bridge East Bay spans on Pier E9 collapsed. We do not know when the next earthquake will occur. We have to assume that it can occur any day.
There is no comparison between these two bridges. The old bridge is on wood piles in the mud. The new bridge is on sturdy concrete and steel foundations into the bedrock.
Now, the troll knows that the new bridge is being completed. What will happen thereafter? Will his home be lost forever? Could it be the problems with the new bridge are due to the troll's impending eviction from it? Let's save the troll. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, I knew about the troll. Yeah.
What do you know about it?
That it's there.
Someone took me underway one day and he said, hey, let's look for this troll. So we went to go find it.
He always asked us for a toll. We have to give him whatever sandwiches we have in the car. It's a huge problem.
I remember it being definitely on the eastern span.
I don't think it's that big. I think it's like the size of your hand or something like that.
24 inches maybe, 2 feet, 2.5, 3 feet at the most. It didn't, I mean, it could have been 5 feet.
I don't think the size matters.
This goes back to the question of, are they big, are they small, are they easy to spot, are they hard to spot? It varies really a lot depending on what kind of story people are telling and where they're telling it, and I suppose too what their audiences are willing to believe.
I could believe in troll magic, yes.
I heard that he chewed on some bolts and they have to replace them now.
It looked like a cow with a horned cow with a body. You know, he had a tubular body.
It's got a long tongue. It's holding a wrench, which signifies its mechanical abilities.
The figure has webbed feet and hands because it's a bay water bridge troll, and if he falls in, he's going to want to be able to swim well.
The thing that's great about this troll is that its whole intent was to protect the bridge.
So the troll is located on what we call Pier E9. That's the section of the bridge that collapsed back in the Loma Prieta earthquake. And the troll made his home on the top deck, which collapsed onto the bottom deck. It's been determined that in time, sometime before the bridge is demolished, that the troll will be removed. We don't know quite when yet.
In mythology, trolls would roam around at night. If they couldn't get to their cave under a bridge or someplace dark, if sunlight hit them, they would be turned to stone. Well, our bridge troll, he turns to steel.
Now that the old span is closed, so is the troll. Gentlemen, do your duty. If you'd like to have your picture taken with the troll, that chance will be coming in just a few minutes. He will then return to a secure, undisclosed location until we can find him a permanent new home.
So together, 10, 9, 8.
Now listen carefully, because here's the real zinger. World-class architecture.
3, 2, 1.
Demolition troll, shot 1 and 2, take 1.
Hi, I'm Bill Roan. I'm an artist-blacksmith, and I'm the creator of the Bay Bridge troll. Being an iron worker, we're always called Neanderthals, knuckle draggers, trolls, whatever. So I identify with this troll. I've got all my energy, that negative energy that I think I've captured and put into that thing, and I think it's safeguarding the bridge. Blacksmiths are one of the few crafts that don't fear the devil, because iron historically was an element that repelled the devil. So I'm drawing from my own mythology. Things I observed when I was a child come into what I'm doing. I make toys based on what I was playing with when I was a kid. Mike Bondi was in Stoltz's office with a Caltrans representative and a couple of and the bridge riggers.
And they were in this meeting, and I suggested to them that what the bridge needed was a gargoyle.
And so Mike Bondi came to me one day and said, I've got an idea. We want to put a troll on the bridge to ward off any future earthquakes. And I said, that's fine.
They thought it was a great idea. I mean, who wouldn't, I don't think, you know.
And I thought it was the dumbest idea I'd ever heard, because no one from Caltrans was going to let something like that happen, so I turned him down.
We had 30 days. So we were working 7 days a week, 24 hours a day.
My heart really kind of went out to these guys, and I thought, you know, they've been asking me every day if I'm doing something for them, so I decided to do something for them.
Bill was pretty much the only guy who worked late at night on stuff.
The first night, didn't know what to do, so I went to the library and I was looking up earthquake mythology. Couldn't find anything. I finally remembered a childhood story, a favorite of mine, Billy Goat's Gruff. He was kind of a grumpy troll, but he took really good care of the bridge. I wanted my troll to be so fierce that it was going to scare away any earthquake that would even dare come towards the Bay Bridge. Talking to the representative for Caltrans in Sacramento, he goes, I don't know anything about this, and that's a stupid idea, and if it was on there, we'd take it off. Well, then the reporter runs back over to the ironworkers who are, admiring this piece and told them what the Caltrans guy said, and they said, no, they're not.
When they found out, they just welded it on. It was bolted on before. Make it more difficult to get off, I guess.
They heated up the bolt heads and they peened them over so that you could never take them off. And they said if they want to take it off, they're going to have to hang off the side of the bridge and cut it off themselves, because we're not going to do it.
I guess it worked, because the bridge is still standing.
Troll being on the outside of the Bay Bridge on that last girder was only going to be for people that were bridge workers, iron workers, painters. They're the only ones that need to see it.
It was good intentions and supporting all the people that did what was going on. And there was some fun involved in that too.
But I like to think that at night, when he comes alive, he's going around the bridge, tightening up those bolts, making sure everything's safe for all the drivers and all the workers that may use that bridge.